Hello, and welcome to another video. A new Khaos official album just dropped, and it is in my opinion, the best album he has ever made. It also has a large amount of fast verses, and today, I will be covering the fastest ones. Before I get into this, I want to point out that there is much more to the album than fast verses. There are a lot of emotional topics covered on Khaos, so I would recommend listening to it before this video. Anyway, let's get into it.
Shot at choice was I was a teen. I was surrounded by people just smoking green and doing drugs and sipping lean. The way I'm now is because what I've seen. I'm so opposed to drugs I've seen firsthand. People so drugged up they cannot even send dicks to that they hang away else and they're the same person.
This verse feels so much faster, and this song has a lot of fast flows by Khaos, but this one barely made it out on top. Overall, this song is another great one. It is the dark version of Future, the lead single of this project, and it explores his past and how dark it was. I think it's honestly a great song as well, even if the feature isn't the best on the album.
Keep it on my neck and wrist, I don't need my teeth gold. I'm like some graphene, cause no one never fold. You like Pirate Bay, don't fool anyone for gold. On my records platinum, I'll lead you, never be controlled. On my walls, chromium, not the brass of my scroll. You know my 90-foot plutonium, it's what it's all blind.
This verse does not sound faster to me at all, but somehow it is. This is the only flow on this song that could be considered kind of fast, but I guess it's faster than it sounds. The song has a sort of spacey feel to it, and I really like it, and the feature is well picked for this tone as well.
And felt lawfully there's some others that used to sound like the younger brothers. Once you know, then you'll find another. There's so many sense made shapes and colors. Ignore it if you hate it and enjoy it. If you love it, you hear some hatred and I feel above it. Don't let anyone control it. If you are a puppet, do what you want. Once you reach the moment.
This song is another serious one, but despite what the title makes you think, it does not dismumble rap, it defends it. While I don't completely agree with the song, I can appreciate how fast the flows are on this entire song, because it is really impressive.
Everyone knows when I gotta go fast. I'll punch the past into the cast, but not a lecture. Other guards just he's been lies like forecast. You're not going fast and outlast the church. The fans I amass. You got no fans, you get harassed. Count on me cause I'm steadfast.
This verse is just insane, it just keeps going on, but not in a bad way. This song does only have one verse, and it makes sense why it's so long, but every time you think it's about to end, it just ramps up the energy and keeps going. This fast part is insane as well, it's just so unexpected. I love how bouncy the entire thing is, it just makes it so catchy.
Bills. Not talking about exes, death was so preventable. His murder wasn't timely, it was so unethical. But evidence support couldn't happen with that. But people with juice, I'm trying to get at. Just before his death weight in front of him and being fat. If it gave him more sport, he might not have fallen flat then.
This song is a very dark one, and is really sad. As the title insinuates, it talks about rappers ODing, and I won't even try to explain it here, just go listen to it to get the full experience. This flow again, didn't seem that fast, but it might be because of how engulfed I am in the story for the full runtime. Also, don't get deterred from this song because it's 6 minutes, it does not feel even close to that at all.
Don't try to ignore me, I know that you can hear me. If I'm accused, then my words can't clear me. Don't think of fireboy, then you better fact check. Cause I got the fans, I'm getting all the fat checks. Not giving no money, I ain't got a stack decks. Trying to flex, enemies blink, trying to act next, push next line.
This flow comes right after a really intense beat drop, and I would definitely recommend listening to it. It's honestly so good, and gets me really hyped up. Again, this flow doesn't seem too fast, but somehow it is. Khaos is just good at making fast flows that don't sound as fast, I guess. Overall, this song is really nice, and I love both verses, and the build up to the drop in the chorus.
If you try to put you in position, motivated can't stop me, I'm on a mission. Out of my bench, it's a simple addition. Make this spear like I am a church. Flops like getty in, isolate the end, I'll flip the penny. Even if you aren't ready, not being petty, cause you know that I'm deadly. I'm really being friendly, cause you know I'm going steady.
I mentioned this song earlier when talking about past, and I did not think Future had faster flows than past, especially by so much, but I guess it does. I really like this song, and it was a really great single. I love the melodic chorus and fast verses because of the contrast between the two. There are a lot of songs on Khaos that have a happier tone, but most of them didn't make it onto this list because he is singing on them,
That I face me, I hate it when he had someone try to start fighting me, kissing them daddy. You think there's fight the only four things you had, the cows when the egg sacrifice would be had. You thought I couldn't make it any better, but you know that. And in the practice of my round 760, you fail at everything. No need for a big kicking your head like a stock ball mud.
This is another song with a happier tone, and this is one of my favorites. It is so fast, and the feature does an amazing job on the chorus. This one has a contrast between the melodic hook and fast verses that is great as well. And I think this might be one of my favorite songs from this album. Its flows are just so good, I can't get over it.
I know I'm gonna keep it last people gonna save trash songs while I'm rapping my lyrics faster than Flash. Coming my rapping discredit my points cause I'm only rapping those my viewpoints. I listen to beats that get beats that are malware. I like the fact that puts up something and some lab. I like aggressive, I'm like really chill trap. I don't ask folks in the words and I color crap complex.
This is another verse from Mumble Rap, and the fact that he has not one, but two verses on this album over 10 syllables per second is mind-blowing. I feel that he is one of the most underrated rappers along with Visions, because of how talented they both are. Visions hasn't made a solo album yet, but he has released a few singles recently, so I hope one is coming from him, because I feel like his solo music could definitely be great.
Power, no will be respected in the game that I require, and I want to be the biggest in the game for a tire, and I cover them with teeth like they put into a dryer, and they will all agree with me, and they will hold me higher, and everyone will know me, and everyone will admire my talents, and they will never expire, and I won't have to be careful like I'm working on a wire, cause I have everything in the game that I acquire, and all this having to be council aspire.
And finally, Don't Lie is the fastest verse on the album. I wasn't surprised, and that 10-second clip I just showed does not do it justice, because he goes on without stopping with that fast flow for over 30 seconds. This entire song is insane. I calculated how fast he went on average for the entire song, and it was 7.7 syllables per second, and taking out his slow 4 bars, it's 7.9 syllables per second. Overall, this was a great album, and I would highly recommend checking it out. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you later.